Hi, I'm Ava with the National Republic. Over the last few weeks we watched as Congress debated our national debt problem. They debated on what the problem was and how to blame anyone and everyone but themselves for the fine mess they have gotten us in. We watched as this debate continued up to the last few hours only to come up with a plan that would crash the stock market, add trillions to our debt and a storyline on how we the people have to be willing to sacrifice to pay for this disaster of a deal. Yes, again we the people are told that we must sacrifice. Have we not sacrificed enough already? Have we not given all we have and then some? How long shall we suffer under the tyranny of a wayward government? Have we not lost enough to feed the rabid dogs of Washington? Will the fornication of America ever stop? Are we to stand by idle as our beloved America vanishes into the realm of socialism and unrepayable debt? How much are we to sacrifice? We have sacrificed our jobs, our futures, our retirements, our money, our liberties, our freedoms, our American way of life, and yet you want more. We have only one thing left to give: revolution. Revolution? Has it finally come down to a revolt? So what is a revolution? A revolution, from the Latin word revolutio, a turnaround, is a fundamental change in power or organizational structures that takes place in a relatively short period of time. It's mostly used to describe or refer to political change. Our American Revolution was the result of the policies of King George. The king demanded the colonies to pay high taxes, high fees and tariffs to pay for the French Indian War, but that led to greed and overtaxation. The king demanded so much from the colonies that they could no longer provide for themselves. When the flow of goods and money stopped, England sent the British Army to America to enforce the tax laws. In 1776, representatives from each of the original 13 states voted unanimously in the Second Continental Congress to adopt a Declaration of Independence. We revolted against England and the policies of King George. Soon we were at war. When a man can no longer provide for his family because the heavy burden of overtaxation imposed by a tyrannical government, then it is time for a revolution. America revolted against England and England replied with war. So, I ask again, is it time for a revolution? Keep in mind that the colonies first asked for relief from the taxes and received none. Then we demanded that taxes be cut and no cuts came. After that we revolted and refused to pay any taxes at all in hopes that a deal could be made with England, but no deal was ever made. Soon we were forced into war when England attacked its own people, the 13 British colonies. At that point the colonies decided to succeed from England and the Revolutionary War began. Now, fast forward to today. Revolution? We cannot continue on this path of destruction. Something has to be done. Revolution.